We're looking at number 13. Number 13 wants us to find KL. But we're only given information about this right triangle right here. So the side that they share is this right here. So in order for us to find it, we have to use this triangle first. We have to use this triangle 1 first before we can go into triangle 2. Alright? And before we even begin, I'm going to write down our trig functions. We have the sine of an angle is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. We have cosine of an angle, which is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Then we have tangent of an angle, if I could spell, is equal to opposite over adjacent. So right here, we're looking for, we can call this y and call this x. So we have an opposite, then we have an adjacent, or no, yeah, we have an opposite then an adjacent. We don't have any hypotenuse given, so we have an opposite adjacent. So we're going to be using our tan first here. So we have tan of 51 degrees is equal to, so the tan of 51 degrees is equal to the opposite, y, over 40, or not 41, 14. We want to isolate the y, so what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by 14. And so what's going to happen is these cancel, and we have 14 times the tan of 51 degrees is equal to y. And then we can just have the calculator find y for us. So we have 51 tan times 14. We get about 17.3 if we round up to the nearest 10. So 17.3 is equal to our y. Now that we know one length of this triangle, we can find any other length with the given information since it is a right triangle. So now we're on triangle 2. So based off this information, we have an adjacent and a hypotenuse. With that being said, adjacent hypotenuse is that we're going to use the cosine here. So we have cosine of 72 degrees is equal to the adjacent x all over our y value, 17.3. We want to isolate x. Since we're divided by 17.3, we're going to multiply both sides by 17.3. I just had to put that up there because I didn't have room. So then we're left with 17.3 multiplied by cosine of 72 degrees is equal to x, x being our KL. That's already isolated, so we're good to go. Just calculator. So here we have 72 cosine times 17.3 gets you 5.3. Okay, so we have 5.3, the 4 won't round it up. So 5.3 is equal to x. And let's just check our work to make sure everything's right. So we have 72 cosine times 17.3, and you get 5.3 for the adjacent side. Right? And that's how you would do number 13.